Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly in the Miller Time segment tonight. As we've been reporting, there's a split in the Republican Party over national security, immigration, and funding for Obamacare. Joining us now from Santa Barbara, the sage of Southern California, Dennis Miller.
So, Billy,
go ahead.
1 second, Billy. I just had a cancellation on my regular Wednesday night canasta game with Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson. You wouldn't want to jump in, would you?
You know, if I were out there, I definitely want to play canasta with you. I could just see that table.
Do the Sharpton. Do the Jackson.
I'm telling you, if you got to stay off that caffeine right before you go on the air, I mean, it's killing me. Now, if the GOP...
Listen, by the way, congrats to the Lemon Drop Kid over there at the Federal Witness Relocation Network. He did a nice job.
Yeah. If the GOP splits, Hillary's the next president, right?
Well, listen, you know, Bill, we're both history buffs. I've toured Los Alamos, and I'm a huge Robert Oppenheimer enthusiast. And Rand Paul and Chris Christie, I hate to see Fat Man and Little Boy quibble like this. I mean, as Roger Ailes says, you cannot shoot inside the tent. And when you got, when you're telling the guy, when the 400-pound guy is telling you, you bring home too much bacon, you know it's gone absolutely mad. And yeah, if they're going to keep shooting inside the tent like this, you ought to just get the fur-lined pantsuit ready for Hillary, because Big Mama's going to be in that inaugural parade, and Uma Abedin's going to be the next chief of staff. And ironically, chief of staff is the name her old man's using on the internet this week.
There's a lot to digest in that opening remark there, Miller. And...
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
All right. So your advice is for the Republican Party is to kind of let's calm down a little bit, kind of get together, find some common ground, have a couple of BLTs together, and stop the nonsense, huh?
Well, listen, Billy, as they say in the NASA business, the pooch has been screwed. The GOP's in disarray. I'm not sure what we're not seeing here is the awkward birth of a third party, because I think these two are going to break off eventually. But Hillary's just sitting there licking her chops.
She's absolutely the happiest lady in the world. And we'll see what this new stuff up that Cameron reported, if that gets any traction. Okay, here in New York City, we can have the big gulp again. We can drink as much soda as we want because the courts ruled that Mayor Bloomberg and the Board of Health cannot limit the size of sodas. And you say?
Well, it's about time Mayor Lucky Charms got shot down. This is how it should be. Beware of the dwarf star who fancies himself a quasar. You know something? You want to quit? You want to get involved in the New York City citizens' diet, Mayor? You want to make it better? Quit feeding them your crap every day, all right? Move on now. You're a rich guy. You rigged the last term. You're not that important. Go back and cash checks off the stock ticker. That was a good idea. But where do you get off? How's about a new rule where 5'9" people can't eat foie gras? Let's do that, 5'9" and under. Then you're screwed. Stay out of our business.
But isn't his intention good, that he wants people to be healthier? Isn't that the intention? No?
Yeah, the road to hell, Billy. What do they say it's paved with? You know that. This country used to be, the streets were paved in gold for immigrants. Now they're paved in good intentions. Where does Mike Bloomberg get off getting involved in my life? I don't ever want to meet Bloomberg in my life. All of a sudden, I'm in New York, and I got to worry about the Gollum saying I can't have salt. Lighten up, pal.
All right. Now, are you an angler? You a fisherman, Miller? You throw that line out there once in a while?
Well, I've been known to work an angle, yes,
okay.
Of course.
So, and Putin, and Miller and I are big Putin fans. Was forming a Putin fan club. Apparently, Putin went to Siberia and caught a pike that weighs 46 pounds. There he is. There's Putin. He kissed the pike I believe.
Whoa, Billy. The monitor's partially obscured here. Did you just put up another Anthony Weiner photo?
No, that was Putin.
Yeah, it scared the living hell out of me. I thought this is getting really weird. That's beyond limit. You can't keep that.
No. So he got it, but here's the controversy. Fishermen tell me that there's never been a pike that's been 46 pounds ever caught, that the biggest pike is about 27 pounds, and Putin's fudging it here.
Yeah. Well, I love Putin because he wears camo out on the lake and waders when he's inside the forest. I don't know what the hell that's about. All I know, whoa, look at his. Sorry, I get
Easy,
Tony
Miller,
Weiner
on
every
it.
time I see
Easy
these
on the
shots.
photo here, okay? All right, easy on this. All right, thank you.
Puma, leave him.
No,
Leave him,
Miller,
Puma.
no.
Listen, he is the most interesting man in the world.
Yes.
That's what's happened to Putin. He's turned into the most interesting. Stay
He's
thirsty for
fascinating, I
power,
know.
my friend.
There he
And,
is. At
look
least he
at
put on the
breast
shirt after he caught the
development. Billy,
fish.
that is a solid cup.
And the problem is that you can't tell, Russians can't tell Putin that he's fudging the fish, or they'll throw him in jail with those girls, the riot girls, or wherever they
The
are.
world's gone insane. You know what? Putin ought to solve their fiscal problems and come out with a double D cup of the month calendar or something.
Yeah.
Every time I see him, he's out with a gun or a fish hook showing me a lot of
Whatever.
areola. Come
I know,
on.
he
Get
is.
it together over there.
He dances, by the way, on Saturday night in Moscow, Putin does, yeah.
Do the Sharpton.
Dennis Miller, everybody, let's get out, please. Thank you.